It is time. Group therapy pre-game match. Milan and Real Frosinone, as one of the Milan club, Montreal clubs members wanted to call them. Uh, uh, Davey, he's in the background. He's got the day off. And you're sitting, lounging there on the couch. You've been very negative in the Patreon group. Let's. Some people will join us, guys. It is what it is. We've had a hell of a week, from the Champions League result to the Maldini interview to rumors coming out with talking to Arab investors. In the end, guys, here what we are here for is talking about Milan Frosinone, and that is it, and that is all. And I want to get your reactions, Andon. Supposedly, this is what we have to deal with because
Hey, Madonna mia,
yeah. Andon, do you have a problem with Loftus-Cheeks, not Loftus-Cheeks, Hernandez as center back? Would you have started Simic? What's you, man? How you been? And talk to me about your feelings. So that's what therapy is all about.
I have been great, but I don't know. I lost complete faith in Pioli in anything that he does. I think any minute he continues to be part of the team, he just does damage. He does nothing good. I mean, it's one of the solutions that we could have. For example, Hernandez at center back, because only real center back we have currently available from the first team is Tomori. But you have options. You can play Bartasagi as a center back. He played good. You have Simic from the Primavera. He played good as well in the summer. So this is really, really unnecessary what he does, because for Anti, first of all, he does not offer anything on the left side. He barely offers something on the right. Now play him on the left. We'll lose a lot of attacking possibilities without Theo playing on the left side. And
no, you make a good point. Losing those options on the left side with Theo playing center back. Guys, in the end, I know Frosinone has been playing fantastic. Davey, do you agree with Andon? Would you have started Simic? Do you have a problem with Theo starting center back? Is this Pioli doing the best of what he's got?
Well, listen, Theo lately hasn't been doing anything on the left. He's been defending. He has been attacking. He's a shell of his former self as opposed to the attacking side. Florenzi actually has been a bit of a bright star as producing offensively. Now, has he concluded anything? No, but I've seen a lot more than Calabria has on the offensive side on the right back. Now he's on the left. I don't know how much that's gonna do, but listen, guys, it's injury. It's a part of the game. It is what it is. Our whole team is practically not the same without all of our star players. Listen. I'd rather have Theo, a natural defenseman, than have Krunic. That's not part of. He's not a defender. So this is what we have. This is the cards we've been dealt with. Now, Frosinone often show up against the big teams. They always give us hard times. We never should take any team lightly, but Frosinone especially has been giving a hard time to a lot of big teams. So
they had more points than Lazio before. What's going on right now with Lazio is that they're still winning 1-0?
Okay. They're not checked. But regardless of the fact is that Loftus-Cheek in the front, I don't mind it at all. Jovic is what's carrying me a lot there because this guy can't do nothing. But Jesus Christ, how many times do we have to give this guy a chance? We have to give him the chance. We have no choice.
But in the end, the discussion comes down to how many guys, who else you're gonna put on there, right? So we have
the only thing, guys, the only thing I could see happening is we call back De Catalar.
No, it would be Colombo. To me, it would be Colombo.
More Colombo than De Catalar.
Yes, because he's a natural striker.
Who? Colombo, yes, but the Catalar could play both positions. That's why.
What do you say, the Catalar or Colombo?
I mean, CDK is a finished story with Milan. There's no point of even bringing him back where he showed he cannot handle the pressure of playing for Milan, especially not with Pioli as his coach.
I was gonna say if Pioli is out, then I would feel more comfortable.
Yeah, if we have another coach, yes, but Pioli is going to stay till the end of the season at least. Hopefully, he will be gone after the season end. But again, I don't like Jovic at all. He was completely useless since he came, but he did show something in the Borussia Dortmund game towards
He
the end.
did.
He
He
had some
did. I'm gonna
chances.
agree with you.
He
Yeah, he
showed,
did show a little. Yeah,
some signs that he's finally showing something, but still, I don't have any faith on him that he can do actually anything on the field.
I have
My
I have less faith in Pioli than I do in all the
yeah,
other players.
yeah,
Like
he's wearing his.
I have more faith. I
He's
have
wearing
more
his
faith.
Christmas jersey.
That's the way it's supposed to be. I wish I had that guy. I'm actually jealous of that Christmas jersey, that Christmas sweater. Uh,
Gio,
Yeah, what's going on, Vinny?
well, you're driving. You got your Milan Christmas sweater. Is it gonna be just like your shirt, an ugly win?
No, it's gonna. I mean, I mean, Theo at center back. Like everybody shits on his defending, and now, we got. You know what, Vinny? I love you and Stevie P because you guys keep it real. There's a fake ass journalist called Matteo Bonetti who thinks that
Oh,
Pioli cannot do nothing wrong or anything, and he went to school for journalism, so he has to be partial. He can't be biased. Okay. But to me, Theo at center back, it's gonna be an ugly win, Vinny. It's gonna be a 1-0 because Florenzi, let's be honest, Florenzi, he's good at defending, but when he crosses, those passes are going into Tribuna, part A, part C, part D.
no,
So
I
I
disagree.
mean,
I disagree with you, Gio. I find he has a pretty good cross, better than Calabria. But Calabria, one day he's on, one day
Calabria's
he's
been
off.
playing good. Other than the Dortmund game, he's been playing
Yeah,
good.
he
But
was the biggest liability on the Dortmund game, and I want Calabria to do so well. I really do. But it is.
it is. It is what it is, right?
I don't know where this is. I don't know where this goal is gonna come from. But regardless of where it comes from, as long as we get the win, that's the most important. But the only thing is, if we lose today against Frosinone, I think Pioli is gonna be on the chopping block very soon.
We
Never
shall
mind,
see.
and if we don't make Champions League and we still go on with him, I'm not gonna have a lot of faith in the upper management of this team. I'm
Guys,
sorry.
I have a bad, and we get from Patreon asking you, is that a Christmas? Yes, yes, it is. This Christmas sweater, guys.
yeah,
I have
like
this feeling.
not that 2 years ago. 2 years ago.
2 years ago, you know what? Gio likes to support Milan. He likes to make the economy roll. He likes to buy all this different kind of stuff. But
Good.
guys, I have this feeling that everybody's gonna shit on us because somehow, some way, we're gonna qualify for the Champions League. I don't know why. I don't know how we're gonna figure it out, but it is what it is. And on ugly win, convincing win. If we have to believe of these players coming on, I don't want to talk about the group of death of the Euros. I don't want to talk about the Maldini interview. We're going to talk about that with Steve on Monday. But talk to me, man. I know you've been way too much in sync with Husney on the Patreon chat. You have a lot of negativity in your life. Bring me something. Bring me some sort of positivity. This is group therapy. What do you predict, man?
How you want to bring?
I mean, it's gonna be an ugly win. As I said, you cannot be positive when you see, first of all, Pioli playing Musa as a right back, causing us the game, causing us points. You cannot be positive when you see Pioli playing Krunic as a center back and losing points. So as long as Pioli is here, we can only be hopeful to get some scrappy wins like this. Maybe 1-0, 2-1, if we can go on by that, yeah, of course. Because also he's changing formation all the time. He tried the 4-3-3, not working. He tried with three at the back. He tried couple of variations. For the end, he to come back to the original formation that he won the Scudetto. He doesn't know what he is doing. He's only the team play currently is only revolving around some individual brilliance.
At least he strikes something new.
Guys, Michael is here for the first ever time. He needs some therapy, right? Welcome for the first ever time. This is an inclusive group. We like to include everybody here. Positivity, negative. For your first ever time, Mike, welcome.
Thank you.
Give us your thoughts, everybody. Like this kind of starting lineup. What say you, man?
All right, me and Endo know each other a little bit. We kind of go back and forth on some stuff. So for me, I'm a old school Milan guy. I like older Milan. I'm not a big fan of this current management. I don't like that they're going in the direction they're going. Let's just kind of get that off the cuff here. Maldini interview kind of got me fired up again, with some would say. I really think, for me, Milan is a team that should always have a core of Italians, world-class top talents, some nice Primavera players bringing up the ranks, and some historical legends here to really actually make it feel like Milan. We don't have any of that right now. So those thoughts aside, let's go to the game. Formation is fine as far as it's kind of classic Pioli. I don't love the back line. I'm kind of bummed out he's not playing Simic or Bartasagi. I think that we should give these guys a chance in the middle. Just put Teo on the left. Put Teo on the left. Put Simic or Bartasagi in the middle. Use Tomori, Calabria. At least it's a lot more stable than it would be otherwise. So I am also a purely out guy. I think he's a decent coach, but I don't think he's good enough for where we need to go. But we also need a replacement. I'm not a fan of just offloading him right now, getting somebody in. We get that initial burst of energy because that's what happens when you fire a coach. 3 games later, we're up the same road here, but without any plan. So it might be an end of the season thing for me. I do think, though, at some point, as long as we get top 4, he still needs to go, though.
All right. Okay. So I like those kind of comments for his first time. This is, again, all comments are welcome here. This is group therapy. This is what it's all about. Nicholas, are you there, man? Are you just not going to show us your face? What's going on, buddy?
Sorry, hi. This is my first time entering.
Welcome. Look, we got Michael, we got yourself, and tell us about your feelings. Tell us about, are you a Pioli out kind of guy? Are you okay with the starting lineup? And this is what group therapy is all about.
Honestly, I don't know what Pioli thinking. Is Deo playing center back?
It looks like it. It looks like it.
Oh man, I don't know why. It should be. I'd rather be Calabria. He's more defensive minded. Teo's more offensive. I don't know. He can handle. Be a defense. He's more like attacking. He provide more opportunities and create more chances. It would basically be more limited. What the team will do.
Okay. Nicholas, where are you from again?
I'm from New Jersey.
New Jersey. Michael, where are you from again?
I'm from Michigan.
Michigan, New Jersey, well, Montreal, we got Macedonia. I fucking love it. Gio
I got family in both states. Nice.
You got family in both states.
Jersey, Italian, and the Michigan. I think they took a wrong turn, and instead of going to Jersey, they went to Michigan.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
honestly, I'm close to New York, so a few times I went to the football legends. I met, I seen Fabio.
You've seen Fabio. We apologize. Because he's a special character, but Fabio's dealing with his own thing, his own stuff. I think he's a little sick right now. But guys, let's come up with some sort of predictions, right? For me, I'm gonna say, let me pull this up again. Let me pull this up again because I can't even think straight. You know what? I'm gonna go with Lab Gorilla's prediction. Jovic is scoring on this one. I don't know why. Lab Gorilla, I hope you put some money on Jovic. Jovic is scoring. Maybe, guys, Chucky showed us some sign of brilliance last time, but I'm gonna go. This is Jovic's time. He's going to score. Lab Gorilla, put some money on there. Give me some virtual money. I'm gonna go with that. Andon, how about you, man? What are your predictions? Goal scorers, dark horses. Who needs to step up?
I mean, either it's going to be, I'm hoping it's going to be a victory, but either 1-0 or 2-1, something like that. Because this team in the recent game doesn't inspire that they can do something offensively. They're just missing that last touch, that last shot, that last move to be able to find a net. But I'm really hoping that Chukwueze can finally found that rhythm. And it was a good thing to see that he's actually alive and scoring that beautiful goal against Borussia. That's why we bought him, to produce moments like that on the right side. So hopefully today we can see moments like that. And besides him, also Pulisic has dropped off a little bit lately. He hasn't produced as much as he has, so maybe even see something from him today. I'm really not convinced by Jovic at all. I don't think he's gonna do something. Maybe again in the second half we're gonna see Camarda, but this time if we see Camarda, I want to see him have support from the teammates, not to leave him alone in attack to battle with all the defenders. Just put him in the play, but give him support from the wings, from the midfield. Try to attack, try to give him some balls, and maybe possibly score. So I'm looking either at a 1-0 or 2-1 victory, something like that.
All right. So Liban Youssef with the official lineup here. Magnan, Calabria, Tomori, Teo, Florenzi, Reindeers, Musa, Chukwueze, Loftus-Cheeks, Pulisic, Jovic. Welcome to Vinny from Winnipeg. And how about you, Davey? What say you? Are you
I just
on?
want Reindeers to fucking score, bro. This guy has had so many chances.
He scored that one goal a couple of weeks ago.
No, but I want the clear chances, not the ones
He
I bumped
probably
above his
scored.
head. I know, but I really, this guy is, he's missed from every single possible angle. He's missed it. And the one you think he's never going to score, oh, boom, and went in. No, I think it's confidence. It's really confidence because this team at the beginning had nothing to rely on and they were firing all cylinders. Ruben Loftus-Cheek was going in like a tank. Reindeers was making passes like with his eyes closed with no problem. Now all of a sudden, the simplest things cannot be done by this team. It's just a lack of confidence, and everyone that's basically just injured. Is your time to shine when the guys that are replacing you are injured, and it's your time to shine. Like Jovic and Pulisic right now with Chukwueze, because Leao will be definitely occupying one of the sides. It's your time to shine. These guys have to show what they're made of. Jovic, I'm sorry, this guy does not show up today, bro. I'm sorry. This guy should be. I don't know what's gonna happen to him, but he ain't gonna be a part of this team anymore. I'm sorry. We really need to focus on
Definitely
a
needs
better
to show
striker.
up today.
He
Definitely needs
has
to
to.
show
He
up.
has to. And if Theo, sorry guys to interrupt, if Theo does his runs and misses and fucks up, we have a nice big hole in the back after.
Who's
Right?
covering?
problem,
Who's
yeah.
covering? Right. So that's a good point. Michael, do you agree with those ones? Who needs to step up, or like maybe a prediction? What say you?
I think it's probably going to be a 2-1. I have a feeling we're gonna pull this one off. I do think it's going to be close, a very very tight game, similar to Andon. I don't have much faith in our offense to really kind of get that last ball in there, but I do think Jovic is going to pop in with a random goal. It may not be pretty, but it's just going to happen. I want to see Musa played as a true DM. I know he's sitting in that double pivot. I think that with his skill set, he could become a very good player if Pioli just kind of restricts him and says, I don't care what you like to do. You like to go forward a lot. That's great. Sit back, play the way that you need to, and he could become like an actual top talent. I want to see him play more like an N'Golo Kante role. A coach's job sometimes is to see the best in the players and make them and put them in the better position. For example, Pirlo coming back, to a Regista role. Shahanoglu moving back to Regista now is playing amazing. Sometimes you have to have that vision and not just let the players do what they want to do, because they're kids. Half of our kids don't know what they need anyways. I do agree, the last guy here, about confidence is a big issue. But we also don't have any on-field leaders. Giroud is okay, but we've lost Ibra. We've lost Maldini, who was actually there all the time, training these players, building them up to get confidence. So when it's just Pioli, I don't think he's got enough to give these guys the confidence. So we do need some on-field leaders too. I think 2-1. I would have loved to see us run a 3-4-3 today because of our defensive issues, but it is what it is.
Okay, so
Is Benacer on the bench?
it's Benacer on the bench. Let's have a look at. I thought he said that he was going to be there. Let me just check.
I think he's called up. I think he's on the bench.
Let me check AC Milan.
Hope he doesn't play too soon though, because could risk a massive injury.
Yeah, I know.
That's true. That's true.
That stuff scares me.
If he's on the bench, I'd rather him stay on the bench this game, to be honest. I think they're rushing him in too quickly
And
now.
bringing him in is not gonna do nothing. If we're down and we need to play more defensive, no bring a point of bringing him in to risk injury. And it's not like he's gonna score. He's not offensive. He's not gonna score goals. So there's no chance. There's no way of bring him in during the Champions League. Basically,
we shall see Champions League in a couple of weeks. Nicholas, how about you, man? You with everybody? Maybe an ugly win, a 2-1, 1-0. Who's your goal scorer? Is Jovic gonna come out and play today, man?
I think so. I feel like he will probably get a chance to score. Well, I feel like also Chukwueze might have scored too because he had a good game against Dortmund. I got a feeling he'll do. After that first goal, he'll probably perform better for the next following games.
Yeah, Chucky's a good point because you know what? It was the first time in the Champions League that we saw him shine, and it's too bad that it was the first time we saw him shine, especially at the price tag we got him. So you're going with Chucky. Vinny, we might see each other in January. You're going to take the flight out from Winnipeg to Montreal. You know what? From Winnipeg winter to Montreal winter, it's going to be like summertime.
100%.
100%. And Davey, you're going to have to come out if Vinny comes out to Chicharo's to watch a game with us. He's going to tell us all about Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho, the Winnipeg boys. But do you agree with all your Patreon therapy members? Do you believe maybe Jovic is going to do something, or do you believe an ugly win? What say you, man?
Yeah, I think this is going to be another very, very stressful game. But again, for me, all I want is 3 points. Right now, we got to keep up with the top two. The thing that I'd like to see, though, is we saw it during the Champions League game with Chikwueze. We spent the most money during the transfer season on this kid, and he showed us exactly why we bought him, because that was the stuff that he was doing in La Liga. So if he can bring that into Serie A and actually start playing with a little bit more confidence, the way he showed that he can play in the Champions League, I think he'll be very, very beneficial for us. But I'd like to see Chikwueze step up in this game and actually kind of dominate. And the other thing, too, is I got a soft spot for Adley. Like, I got Adley on the back of my jersey right now. There's something about this.
I think everyone has a soft spot for Adley, except Pioli. Except Pioli.
Exactly. There's something about this kid. He's got the Cuore di Milano, and that's why I put him on the back of my jersey. It's players that have that. They play well, but they are really, really, they got the characteristics to be a Milanista. But the thing with him is he was supposed to be an attacking midfielder, and now we're using him as a deep lying right now. He's playing well, and he has all of the characteristics to really, really succeed in that role and develop in that role, because you see what he can do. He brings this vision. He brings these beautiful passes, these distant passes that opens up the play. The only thing that's hindering right now is Pioli, and that leads me to my next point. I have the maddest respect for Pioli. What he's done for us over the last 4 years has been terrific. He gave us a Scudetto, don't get us wrong, and he's really brought us to where we should be, but it's time for him to go. He's ran his marathon. He's ran his distance with this team. We need to find somebody else to actually start developing the players that we have, because we have a good group, and we're in third place right now. Look at how many injuries we have. That's number one. Number two, we're not scoring off crosses or place kicks. If we could fix that problem, think of where we would be. And number three, if we had a number 9 that actually put up 15 to 20 goals a season, where the hell would this team be? Injuries, no number 9, and we can't do shit on set pieces, but we're still in third place. So people should be happy right now.
That's it's very well said, because people want to talk about the Champions League and where we're at, and I always go back to last year at this time, the worst Scudetto defense in history, but nobody talks about fucking Napoli this year, because only when people want to talk about Milan. There's the big game tomorrow, Napoli-Inter. We're in third place with everything that's gone, and you say you have mad respect for Pioli, and I know a lot of us are Pioli out, and I appreciate guys like Michael, like at least explaining why they're Pioli out. And for me, the discussion always comes back to, okay, what then, right? What now? So look, guys, we got Frosinone right now. Frosinone has been playing better than freaking Lazio. Let's be honest. Let's see what musters up from this game. I'm gonna go head to Chicharro's at the bar to meet up with the Milan clubs. Andon, what are you watching? Watching by yourself at home? What's going on?
I'm watching at home.
At home. Davey, you're gonna be watching at home?
No, I'm gonna be watching at work, actually.
At work. Look at this guy. What a trooper. Michael, how about you?
With the Napolitans behind me.
With the Napolitans behind. In the States, what are you guys watching on Paramount Plus?
Yeah, Paramount.
Paramount. Same thing. No illegal streams here, guys. Huh? Big Brother is watching. Winnipeg, you're doing Fubo TV.
Yep, Fubo TV, and I'm just gonna be watching it at home today. It's gonna be a stressful one. I don't want to deal with people.
Yeah. Yes.
I wanted to touch base on what our friend just said for Pioli out and everything. Listen, I know a win is a win, and I know Scudetto is a Scudetto, but the year we won the Scudetto, we did not win the Scudetto. Inter got us a Scudetto by losing that extra game in hand against Bologna. Last year, we would have never made the Champions League if Juventus didn't drop the points. So for me, Pioli was not the reason why. It was the team structure, Maldini, everything together that got us through it. But listen, it is what it is. A win, like Vinny says, in the end, history books will say it. A win, we won that game. We won the Scudetto. We made the Champions League. But in our hearts, we know that we didn't get it convincingly. Like, when a team wins by 20 points, that's how you feel good. That's how you feel dominated. No one could say nothing to you. No one could ever say. No other teams could say, oh, you guys got the... No, we dominated the whole league. There's nothing you can say. Shut up and move on to the next year. By us saying that we've seen how bad Milan's been for the last 10 years and see where they become, yes, it's a bigger change, but we know that we got it by the skin of our teeth. So that's why I'm saying that Pioli cannot go any further than this. How much luck can Pioli have getting us as far as you can? the transfer market definitely changed. We got the players that we needed, but we still see we need depth and we still need players. It is what it is. And I don't think Pioli can still take that team.
I think the problem was with the injuries that we cannot judge at 100% Pioli because he hasn't had a full roster for the longest period of time, guys. In the end, right? Let's go watch our beloved Milan. We're gonna support no matter what. The Euro groups have come out. Yes, we got, and I'm sure we're gonna talk about on Monday's podcast Spain, Croatia, Italy, and Albania.
The group of death, kind of.
The group of that.
But not really.
Just like the Champions League group from Macedonia, Montreal, Winnipeg, Detroit, Michigan. No, Michigan and
Michigan,
New Jersey.
Not Detroit.
Michigan, and New Jersey, if I remember correctly. There we go. So, guys, enjoy the games yourselves. Thank you for not only supporting Milan Weekly Podcast Patreon. Thank you for group therapy, because you all need to talk about our feelings, right? Yeah, we all have these emotions inside. This is what it's all about. And guys, hopefully tomorrow, hopefully we win today. And tomorrow we have like a 1-1 tie. Let's do a 1-1 tie, Napoli, Inter. And we'll take a look at what the schedule says by the time Monday comes. And on that note, gentlemen, ovunque e sempre, Forza Milan.
Milan.
Ciao.
Take care, everybody.